Fortnite skins initially started out as a really tiny idea. Over time, fans have made skins into a large part of how you express yourself in-game. You see this dude? Now, a normal person might say, hey, Top 5 Gaming, isn't that just a homeless person? And to them I say, why, yes. Yes, it is. But he's the protagonist and therefore has plot armor and has probably been through quite a lot. I mean, how many seasons in are we on the show?
Wait, what show exactly are we watching?
Top 5 Gaming. Duh. As I was saying, Jonesy has ran his cycle throughout the seasons and has evolved into the Bot God. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The most tryhard skin in the game. I mean, who's more of a tryhard than Old Man Jonesy? Well, maybe number 15, Dynamo. The Dynamo skin is quite literally the face of tryhards right now. Every time you go on social media or anything like that, there's like 50 people with the Dynamo as their profile picture. And it is everywhere. This baby goes for 1,200 V-Bucks and returns to the item shop pretty frequently. You ever want to hop aboard the sweat train? Dynamo has had her run through the years as a go-to skin for sweats that want to stick out, but at the same time not be a glowing dot on the map. I mean, just look at her. She looks like she's pretty much made for tryhards.
Everybody's gonna die. There's
Shield here. Oh, he stole my kill. There's like 2 kids there.
I'm dropping. I had 10.
I have 15 kills.
If you see someone like Mongrel maining this skin, it pretty much instantaneously becomes one for the history books, especially in a 42 elimination match like that one. Number 14, Crystal. If you've played Fortnite in recent times and have fallen victim to tryhards who can build a 3-story hotel in under a second, then you may have noticed that a lot of them are using the Crystal skin. For a measly price of 800 V-Bucks, I'm not surprised that she's loved by all the sweats. Not to mention, she appears in the shop like every month, so she's not really that rare either. I think it's safe to say that Crystal is a sweaty player's fashion icon. Don't believe me? Just check out Scope using her while making some wild grappler plays.
Up top crack.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just mollywop that kid? I was going for an edit play.
Number 13, Deadpool. Now, I know this skin has only recently come out, but Deadpool is essentially a free outfit at this point, which means that everybody and their dog is using it. I mean, we all know that Deadpool in the comics and films is ready to go commando at any time when it comes to fighting others, so it makes sense that people want to replicate that inside of Fortnite. But yeah, you'll see all the sweats in Arena using the Deadpool skin nowadays, so it's no surprise that our buddy Wade Wilson made the list. Number 12, Manic. Now, the Manic skin has been in the game for quite some time, and ever since her release, she's been a go-to skin for sweats worldwide. You can pick up the Manic skin for only 800 V-Bucks, and although she's not particularly flashy, she's amazing at not sticking out like a sore thumb, which is a reason why so many people use her. Basically, she has a super cool look without being over the top, which seems to be the case for a lot of these try-hard skins. You'll see Manic a lot, especially in pro tournaments. In fact, Scoped even used this very outfit when he lasered Booga. Number 11, Renegade Raider. Renegade Raider. She's probably the rarest skin in all of Fortnite right now, or at least the most desirable. You can only pick her up during Season 1 from the limited time season shop. She's never gonna return, which is probably the reason so many sweats use her. If you see a Renegade Raider in your lobby, just know they've either been around forever or they're enough of a tryhard to actually buy an account. Either way, with people like Tfue using her to flex their OG status, she's definitely up there with the sweatiest skins. Number 10, Haze. Haze is a skin that I don't actually see too much in public lobbies, but she comes crawling right out of the woodwork when it's time for some arena or tournament play. While she only came out first during the Fortnitemares event last year, she's quickly become a favorite for those who play the game 24/7. If you see a Haze coming at you, just assume they're about to turbo build on you faster than you can even say the word sweat. She's a decent price though, at only 1,200 V-Bucks, and she also appears in the item shop pretty regularly, which might explain why her sweaty status is growing each and every day, and that is really disgusting. And stop sweating all over the place because that's gross, and use disinfectant wipes. Number 9, Bora. Bora's probably one of my favorite skins in the game right now, just because of the way she's designed, but she's also the favorite of many pro players and hardcore fans. I mean, I don't even know why, but she seems to be extremely popular with the tryhards. Then again, she's yet another stylish, uncommon outfit for only 800 V-Bucks, and it's the basic uncommon skins, which seem to be favored by the pros. Number 8 is, you guessed it, soccer skins. Get your towels ready. It's about to get sweaty in here. I'm pretty sure you clicked on this video expecting soccer skins to make the list, because for so long, the soccer skins were the absolute sweatiest outfits in all of Fortnite. you don't see them as often now, but in Arena and the default modes, oh man, they are still absolutely everywhere. If I could define the word sweat with a single photo, it would most definitely be the soccer skins. And yes, not all people who wear the soccer skins are insanely tryhard, but let's be honest, they kinda are. Number 7, Spark Plug. The Spark Plug is a pretty awesome looking skin overall, and maybe that's why so many people, both noobs and sweats, love using her. So many tryhards and pro players equip her in their locker simply because of her fantastic design. The skin is 1,200 V-Bucks and is definitely one to pick up if you're trying to prove that sweaty status, especially because it's used by pro players like Misfits Clicks, who are stupidly good at the game. But that's only until you see number 6, which is the Recon Expert. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hide your kids. Hide everyone. No one is safe from this person. If you have Recon Expert in your locker, consider yourself incredibly lucky. This skin has only ever been in the item shop twice, and they were both in November of 2017. This means she hasn't reappeared in the item shop for almost 3 years, and it seems they have no plans to bring her back. Because of this, Recon Expert is one of, if not the rarest item shop skin in the history of Fortnite. Of course, if you're a tryhard who's been playing the game since day 1 for 3 years, you're gonna want to show off that fact. And what better way to do so than to equip this outfit? That way, people just have to look at you to know you're amazing at Fortnite. In the unlikely case she ever does return, she's only 1,200 V-Bucks, so expect a ton of people to pick her up. Number 5, Bullseye. While Bullseye is probably one of the most bland, uncommon skins out there, at least in my opinion, she somehow keeps proving herself to be the queen of tryhards. You can watch any streamer or pro player, and I can pretty much guarantee they own or have used this skin at some point. In fact, when Tfue, the king of defaults, bought his first skin in years, it ended up being the Bullseye, of course, and it was pretty much this which sparked the trend of using her. And naturally, it's only 800 V-Bucks. I mean, what the heck is up with all these skins being 800 V-Bucks? Are tryhards too poor for a good-looking skin? I think not. Oh, hey, will you look at that? It's number 4. Banner Brigade. There's nothing you can spot more in a tournament than the Banner Brigade skins. These things were everywhere during events like the World Cup last year, and because of the way you can customize them, people love to make some super sweaty variants. Admittedly, you can get some really nice looking combos with these things, but if I had a penny for every time a tryhard eliminated me with this skin, I would be retired by now, boys. Or maybe I'm just bad at the game. Wait a second. That might actually be it. Number 3, the Ghoul Trooper. Ghoul Trooper isn't as used nowadays as she used to be, but she's still considered one of the sweaty skins out there, especially with that pink alternate style. Before she re-released last Fortnitemares, Ghoul Trooper had the title of rarest skin in Fortnite. Well, that is before the crown went to Renegade Raider and Recon Expert, of course. Now, she's since been re-released in the item shop, and all the tryhards who didn't get her back in 2017 have picked her back up and began using her again. Granted, not as much now as they did during Halloween, but you can still spot 1 or 2 every time you load up a match, and if you spot a pink one, just run. Seriously, they're crazy. Just get out of there. Number 2, Dark Bomber. The Dark Bomber skin is up there as one of the sweatiest skins in all of Fortnite. Comparable to the Terminator, not just because of the sheer amount of tryhards who use her, but also because of how serious a skin she is. It may sound weird, but there are just some outfits in Fortnite that look incredibly intimidating, and the Dark Bomber is one of those skins. Also, sticking with the theme of these skins being cheap, Dark Bomber is 1,200 V-Bucks and a dark rarity. While you might associate Dark Bomber with FaZe Sway, there are definitely some other people in the competitive scene and sweats out there who make plays just as insane as he does. But I just want to say, it's so crazy to me how a competitive player can start using a skin, and all of a sudden, all of their fans will start using that skin too. I think that's honestly one of the coolest things ever. But moving on to number 1, we've got Red Jade. Last but not least, the Red Jade has to take our number 1 spot here because, in our opinion, she's simply the sweatiest skin in all of Fortnite right now. I mean, all you gotta do is just a scrim or a game of Zone Wars, and you'll probably find like 10 Red Jades in every match. Now, we're not saying she's used by all the sweats, but she's definitely up there. And of course, what better way to fit the pattern than to also cost 800 V-Bucks? So the next time you see someone using Red Jade, just think to yourself, yep, this person's definitely a massive tryhard, and you might want to try to avoid them and maybe think twice about picking a fight with one. That is, unless, of course, you are the bot god. Yes, number 1 was just a hoax, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The true number 1 spot is Old Man Jonesy. How old is he? Can you guess his age? Smash like if you guessed his age correctly. Can we hit more likes than we ever have before on this video? This has been 15 most try-hard skins in Fortnite Season 2. There's a video on screen right now that you can click. I will see you guys over there. And this has been Sam from Top 5 Gaming. We'll see you next time. Tryhards ruined Fortnite.